Alright guys, I want to go over how to shoot the Aperture review assignment for Photo 3.4. It's pretty simple. What you're going to do is just grab a small object like this pumpkin, set up your camera on a tripod just like this one is, set up your shot so that you can, let's see if I can show you guys this. So you can see your small object, but also lots of background behind it like you can see right there. And then just make sure you have your object in focus. We're going to shoot with our camera in aperture priority. As you can see, we are set to right there, AV. Let's check here on the back of the camera. Every camera sets up a little bit differently. So on this one, I'm just gonna press this Q button and that allows us to go through our settings. We're gonna set the ISO to auto just to make life easy there. We're going to set the white balance to auto, which is this setting right here, AWB. We're going to set the autofocus to one shot, which it's already set to. And we're going to set the drive mode to single shooting, which is what that one is right there. And if your camera happens to be set to RAW, for this assignment, we'll probably just set it to JPEG. Just like that. That's what your settings should look like. And then we're just going to use, again, every camera is a little bit different. On this wheel right here, you can see that one is changing my f-stop. So that f4.5, f5, f5.6. We're going to start at f1.8. And we're just going to start taking photos. And that's that shot. And then we're going to go to f2. And we'll go to f2.8. So that's a big jump right there. You'll notice that was about 3 clicks of this wheel to get from 2 to 2.8. Not about 3 clicks. It was exactly 3 clicks. Okay, and then we'll go to f4. Which, by the way, you're probably going to want to have your 50mm lens on for this assignment because it's the only lens that you have that probably goes down to f1.8. If you don't have a 50mm lens, maybe you've got a different kind of camera, just start with whatever the lowest f-stop your camera has and work your way up in full stops from there. So then we'll go to 5.6, then we'll go to 8, then we'll go to 11, then 16, and then f22. And that is part 1. Okay, for part 2 of this assignment, we're going to go back to f1.8 or whatever our lowest f-stop is. And this time we're going to pick a big object like my truck, and we're going to have the camera far away. So that's probably about 10 feet or so. You can see, though, I do have my composition set up so that the truck fills up the frame, but that I can also still see a lot of background behind the truck. And we're just going to do the exact same thing we did last time. We'll start at f1.8. We'll go to f2, f2.8, f4, f5.6, f8. Super windy out here. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. f11, f16, and f22. So there you go. That's the assignment. That's all you got to do is those photos right there. Again, if you don't have a 50mm lens that goes all the way down to f1.8 like this one does, just start with the lowest f-stop your camera gives you and work your way up through to the highest f-stop your camera gives you. If you can't, be around a focal length of 50mm. And for shot number 1, try to be close to the subject. And for shot number 2, you want to be farther away from a big subject. All right, good luck. Let me know if you need any help.